in the past couple of days. It has been a whirlwind of events.
Jake Paul just got smacked down by Mike Tyson, and this time he's really going down. I mean, Jake's been through a lot of wild moments in his career, but this one might be the end for him. Tyson isn't playing any games. Jake is gearing up for his massive fight with Iron Mike this November, but let's be honest, Jake's already losing before he even steps into the ring. Tyson has warned him. The beast is alive. And when Mike Tyson says something like that, you take it seriously. The man's a living legend, a knockout machine, and Jake? Well, he's got lawsuits piling up, arrests left and right, steroid rumors swirling around him like a tornado. It's chaos, and he's sinking. Tyson's ready to unleash his fury in the ring, while Jake is too busy trying to clean up his messy personal life. Jake's career has been all about big talk, flashy fights, and stunts, but this is different. This is Tyson, a man who destroys careers. Jake thought he could handle the spotlight, but he's about to find out the hard way that when Tyson steps into the ring, it's not a game. Jake's going down, and there's no getting back up from this one. Let's break it down.
Like, they're suing me for something I didn't do. Like, on God. It's just the most bullshit thing. And I literally had to pay them a lot of fucking money for no reason.
So it's game over for Jake Paul. The man has made a career out of drama, controversy, and stirring the pot. But it looks like this time the pot's boiling over, and he's about to get burned. We're talking lawsuits, jail time, steroid rumors, but wait, the worst part? Mike freaking Tyson is back and ready to unleash his primal force on Jake. And oh, it gets better. These two are scheduled to throw down on November 15th, 2024 at the AT&T Arena. Netflix is already all over this. Tickets are flying off the shelves faster than the PS5 did, and fans are foaming at the mouth for this epic showdown. But let's be real. This fight is shaping up to be the final nail in Jake's coffin.
A little teary-eyed. But, yeah, and then I wake up the next day and, like, have a phone call, like, with my lawyers for one of the lawsuits.
It's not news that Jake Paul thrives on chaos, but even for him, things are spiraling out of control. I mean, the dude is basically drowning in lawsuits, from shady business deals, unpaid debts, to legal battles that have been piling up faster than his Instagram posts. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. Word on the street is that Jake's been popping up in police reports left and right. The guy's spending more time in court than in the gym. And if that wasn't enough, the steroid rumors are swirling like a storm. People are asking, is Jake juicing to keep up with the big dogs? All right, let's be real. This isn't Jake Paul's first rodeo when it comes to steroid accusations. It's basically like Groundhog Day at this point. These rumors have been floating around for a while now, and honestly, when you look at how Jake went from being a YouTube prankster to a so-called KO machine in the ring, things start to look a little sus. Yeah, Jake's been grinding in the gym, no one's denying that, but let's be real. Transformations like this don't just happen overnight unless you're getting a little extra help, if you know what I mean. And then there's Dana White. The UFC president's been throwing shade at Jake forever about this. Dana's called him out publicly, straight up accusing him of juicing. He's even clowned on Jake's body transformation, basically saying, yeah, no way this is natural. Dana even challenged him to take a steroid test to prove he's clean, but guess what? Jake never did. Kinda sketch, right? Dana's got an eye for spotting BS, and he's not buying Jake's whole act. When Dana White smells something fishy, you know it's bad news. I believe that you're a cheater, and I believe that you use steroids, so I want to randomly steroid test you for the next 2 years.
I believe that you're a cheater, and I believe that you use steroids, so I want to randomly steroid test you for the next 2 years.
All know that Jake has been trying to make a name for himself in the boxing world. But let's face it, he's been more of a circus act than a serious contender. Sure, he's got knockout power, but let's not forget. His biggest fights have been against fellow YouTubers, washed-up MMA fighters, and guys who barely trained. It's all been about hype, clout, and cash grabs. Meanwhile, real boxers are laughing, and now, the laughing might stop because Jake's taking the beating of a lifetime.
Tough guy Mike Tyson comes out when it's not necessary to come out. I'm always in handcuffs.
Mike Tyson's beast mode is activated, and we all know what happens when Iron Mike gets angry. Jake Paul might have finally signed his own death warrant by stepping into the ring with the baddest man on the planet.
And it's unfortunately I have to fight and be that guy. I wish I could stop that guy. That guy haunts me. That's.
Day 2, we getting ready for you.
Mike Tyson at 58 is still a force of nature. Like, have you seen him lately? The man is a tank. His punches are like sledgehammers, and he moves like he's still in his prime. Even at his age, the power behind his punches is no joke. That infamous knockout power is still intact, and it's got Jake's name written all over it. Tyson's known for that peekaboo style, bobbing, weaving, and getting in close with devastating uppercuts that turn lights out fast. If Jake thinks he can just walk in and outbox Tyson, he's delusional. We're talking about the guy who once knocked out Michael Spinks in 91 seconds. The guy who was the youngest heavyweight champion of the world at just 20 years old. The guy who knocked dudes out in the first round like it was no big deal. Jake, he's not ready for this. Let's not forget that Tyson's last exhibition fight, even in his 50s, was scary. The speed, the ferocity, and the sheer intimidation factor were still there. Meanwhile, Jake's busy stirring up drama, trying to get in people's heads. But Mike is training. He's laser-focused, ready to show the world that he's still the baddest man on the planet. If Jake thinks this is going to be another flashy, easy payday fight, he's in for a rude awakening. This isn't a YouTuber brawl. This is Mike Tyson, the guy whose fists were feared by everyone. Ever since this fight was announced, the internet's been on fire. Memes, trash talk, and theories on how long Jake will last in the ring. Some are predicting Jake gets dropped in the first round, while others are saying he's going to pull some Houdini-like move and sneak out a win. But let's be real here. Tyson is on a mission, and Jake's chances are looking slimmer by the day. What has Jake really done in the ring? Beat up on Nate Robinson? Sure, it went viral. But that doesn't compare to taking on a true legend like Tyson. Jake's career has been built on smoke, mirrors, and social media hype. Tyson's career? Built on blood, sweat, and pure, unadulterated violence. This fight isn't just a fight, it's a reality check. Jake Paul might have talked his way into this one, but now he's about to be in the fight of his life. Tyson doesn't play games. He's going to walk into that ring like a lion going after its prey. And Jake? He's going to find out real quick that there's a difference between circus boxing and stepping in the ring with a true warrior. It's no secret that Jake Paul is at a turning point in his career. He's built his empire on controversy, but this time, it feels different. The lawsuits are piling up. The steroid accusations are coming in hot, and his arrests are making headlines more than his fights. Jake's been cruising on the edge for a while now, but this time it seems like he's crossed the line. The fight with Mike Tyson? This might just be the final nail in the coffin for Jake's career. He's gotten away with fighting retired athletes and influencers, but now he's stepping into the ring with a real-life monster. Tyson isn't just another guy looking for a paycheck. He's got a legacy to protect, and he's not going to let Jake Paul mess with that. It's all catching up to him. The lawsuits, the rumors, the trash talk. At this point, Jake's not even focused on the fight. He's trying to keep his head above water while the world waits for Tyson to knock him out cold. This is the end of Jake Paul as we know it. After this, the only thing people will remember is the night Iron Mike Tyson sent him packing. Well, I guess we'll have to wait and see how everything plays out. So there you have it, Fight World. That's all I have for you today. What are your thoughts on Jake Paul getting smacked down? Make sure to fill the comment section with your thoughts. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more boxing news. See you in the next video.